Alright, time now is 7:11 a.m. in the morning on May 7th. I went to bed at 3 went to bed at 3 a.m. and I didn't immediately fall asleep. But I did eventually fall asleep, maybe 3:15-ish, I don't know. And then I woke up, so that is about 3 hours and 40 minutes, 3 hours and 45 minutes, I think. So yeah. I'm sleep deprived. I have to sleep earlier tonight. Not much else. I'm going to school. Yeah. I'm gonna try to speak to Pepper again. But honestly, it doesn't even matter. I have decided to stay at the Friday class. And, I'm gonna send the Italian professor, the short film we did. Again, because I sent the link to him last Tuesday, and he replied saying, very interesting, but send me the file, don't send me the link because it cannot be published. Actually, it isn't. The link leads to a private YouTube video. Also, gotta tell the Chinese lady my schedule, my availability for the water in the well. And then, that's it. Yeah. Gonna eat some cereal for breakfast. And then I'm gonna go out ASAP. And then for the rest of the day, I'm gonna just, I still got stuff to do. Album reviews and all that.
I don't know why I'm
Healthy apprehension for things
I
like
have no feeling.
Dude, I got my fucking driver's license. Fucking driving freaks me out so much. Little cinematography. I respect it. Let's go.
Alright, time now is 1:41. I have arrived back at the apartamento. I'm gonna go cook myself. So I actually did go to the cafe beside my college campus and bought a $4.50 muffin, which is quite worth it. And then I'm gonna go out and cook myself some scrambled eggs, tomato, and then I ran out of cooking oil, so I'm gonna have to use olive oil. Haha. I'm gonna do cream of mushroom soup, and then afterwards I shall it's good. Film class today, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I zoned out like 4 or 5 times because I was really tired, and the professor called on me like, Enoch, are you okay? But otherwise, it's pretty nice. I raised my hand and spoke up a couple of times. One time I had to talk about my thoughts on the conformist, which is cool. Also, before I went into the building, the Indian professor, was sitting outside of the building, sitting across David, the Swede, and he's like, "Hi, Enoch. You didn't watch any of these videos, did you? Because we had to watch videos for assignment. These videos on AccuSkills.com, and I did watch a couple of them last night, but I didn't watch anything else. And The Conformist, the movie. So he's like, "You didn't watch any videos, did you?" And I said, "Oh no, I did watch one. I actually did watch two, but I said I watched one." Um, but yeah, break was nice. You know, talk to people, talk to, you know, the usuals: Miles, Ella, Benjamin, Christian, Eric, the gang, the team. Hung out with them. Haha. Talked a lot about religion today during break for some reason because I mentioned I'm taking Anthropology 22 next semester, and I also clarified on the whole Film 32 issue. Um, and then after the break, I spent like 1 hour and 20 minutes hanging out with. I'm going to talk more later because there's this Iranian girl, and then there's this rooftop, and it was quite a lot of stuff. But at the end, Christian drove me home. I and Christian walked to the cafe, and Christian accompanied me. I bought a muffin. He drove me home. He's nice about it. And now I'm gonna go out and have lunch, and that's it for today. I texted Pepper during break in the hopes that she would read it and respond. And also, it's a Saturday, so theoretically, Pepper shouldn't be busy. Unless she's working. Is she working? Is she working? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the work. A benefit of the doubt of the work. Maybe she's working. Okay, I'm gonna give her a little more time, a few more hours. But regardless, I think my final decision is that I'm gonna stay in my Friday class. And Miriam, earlier today at around 7 a.m., Miriam was still awake because it's like 7 a.m. It's about, well, actually, it's not that late. 7 a.m. is about 10 p.m. at night in Hong Kong. And she said, well, being in the same class as Pepper will definitely help you if you want to get to know her more. And truly, in my heart, I did for a moment think, oh, maybe I should switch. Maybe Miriam's right. Maybe I should switch. At the end of the day, what's the harm, you know? And also Eric and David, the Swede, both of them will also end up on Wednesday because they couldn't make it, just like me. So if I switched, I could like go to Eric instead and be in his group, whatever his group is. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't know if I want to stay or not. I still am going to stay. It's likely that I'm going to stay in Friday class, but and the question now isn't if Pepper wants to be my friend or not. Because here's the thing. It takes a lot of dedication for Pepper to, well, not a lot, but it takes some form of dedication for Pepper to still be my friend, even though we're in a different class. And maybe Pepper just doesn't have that much dedication. But just because Pepper doesn't have that much dedication, it doesn't mean Pepper doesn't want to be my friend. But we'll see. This is the second time I've texted her. And like the second time since last time she responded to me. And if she doesn't reply until tomorrow, then I'll probably consider staying. I really don't know. Because again, I could also switch to Wednesday class, but decide not to hang out with Pepper and Thomas. And decide to hang out with another group. And be with that group, you know. I could do that too. It's fine. So it literally doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter that much. I don't know if you can hear this, but sicko mode is being played at the other room right now. So I'm gonna talk about what happened today. Right after the class, I and a couple other people stayed outside of the building. You know, the usuals. I want to stay behind and talk and socialize and make friends like a normal human being. Um, there's this girl, this woman who is I've been trying to figure out, like, not been trying, but I've never really known her ethnicity. But I guess at some point she mentioned that she's from Iran, and she said because in The Conformist there were a few scenes where Paris was shown, and the professor asked Rose, who's French, if Paris feels like that in real life. And it's like and the professor's trying to say that different cities have different vibes, and so the woman from Iran was like, oh yeah, Iran was a different vibe. She came to the U.S. like 10 years ago, and I already told her a long time ago that I'm from Hong Kong, but I mentioned that, oh, I miss home too, and then she asked me where I'm from, and I said I'm from Hong Kong. Um, um, yeah, so we stayed behind. Me, Benjamin, Ella, the Iranian woman, Armita, and the Christian. And, a lot of people complimented Christian's shirt today, which is something that he bought from Ecuador, which is where his mom is from, and his dad is Mexican. And then, of course, Benjamin's parents and family are from Bulgaria and Hungary. And Ella is just American. But it was such a very international thing, and it's very interesting. But a little bit later, Armita left, and Ella, Eric left, and then it's just me, Ella, a Christian, and Benjamin, and Ella, or I think it was Christian. He was like, "Oh, let's go to the rooftop." So we went up to the rooftop of the car park, of the parking lot of the campus, and it was kind of liminal, kind of empty and very nice looking, actually, very clean. Looks like a video game map, and it was nice. We walked around, and I took some photos, and it was that. And then Ella left, and then it was just me and Benjamin and Christian, and then Christian's like, "Oh, I gotta go too." But before that, I told him, oh, he asked me if I need a ride, and I'm like, yeah, but I also kind of want to go to this cafe to buy something. So he followed me to this cafe, and we talked more about short film ideas. Like, I had my short film ideas for my USC application, and he told me his idea. I never thought he would tell me his idea, because by telling me his idea, essentially he's exposing himself. He's showing the card on his hand. Not a lot of people do that, But he told me about his idea, which is basically vaguely about two teenage girls spending their last night together and all the emotions, which is not a bad idea. Definitely like way better than an idea that Thomas would come up with. But yeah, nothing else. It was a very nice, chill day, and yeah, that's all really. And then I actually went to the cafe. I bought a muffin, $4.50, which is nice. It's a bargain. 4.5 times 8, it's about $36 ish to $36 for a muffin. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but it's LA, so 4.5 is honestly, it's a bargain. Came back home, cooked myself some tomato scrambled eggs, and made a cream of mushroom soup. Ate the muffin. The muffin was nice, actually. And here I am. the cream of mushroom soup is so goddamn bland. It's like water, and it's weird because this is not the first time I've tried Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, and I swear the last time I tried it, it was actually really good. I don't know what the fuck happened. It just tastes like cement, gooey paste water. So I didn't finish all, and I just threw it away. That's all. So for the rest of the day, I'm gonna do laundry. I'm gonna see if Pepper responds to me or not. This is so annoying. You know, my mindset towards Pepper had really drastically changed from April to now. Like over the course of 1 month, I went from really wanting to speak to her and hang out with her to just, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Like, it's just a lost cause for me. You know, I don't know, man. I do think about her a lot, though. Like, what if Pepper thinks I hate her, thus not wanting to speak to me? But that would be bullshit, because I do text her and I do treat her very nice and I do speak to her. I tell her take care when she got sick, you know. But what if she subconsciously thinks that I hate her? Or not subconsciously, but, you know, maybe a bit, slightly. Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't that be funny? Would Pepper get mad if it turns out I don't end up in the same class as she would be, which is Film 32, even though I could potentially switch from Friday to Wednesday, and Pepper would then know that I consciously made the decision to not hang out with her and not be with her? Would Pepper get mad? Would it be awkward if we meet again after she knows? Will she argue with me? Actually, that would be cool. Like, it's been a long time since I've argued with someone, like face to face in person, or online for that matter, actually. It's been a long time since I've argued with someone. When's the last time? I honestly forgot. I think the last time was with Natalie, and it was in 2018, or I think early 2019. Yeah, early 2019, before Natalie and Topher broke up. That's our last time arguing, but it wasn't even a heated argument. It was more awkward and, you know, beating around the bushes. So it's been a long time. It's been it's been friggin' 4 years since I've argued with someone, or 3 years, which felt like 5 years, but yeah. I honestly don't know. But being the grown-ups we are, we probably won't argue anymore. I don't know, and it's funny because I know what it's gonna look like if Pepper argues with me, because she already acted like that when we reenacted the Kramer versus Kramer short film, which is hilarious. But yeah, there's that. So I hope Pepper responds to me, man. I hope she does. Because I truly am trying to help her. You know, I'm telling her, you know, oh, you know, you got a personal statement, short film ideas, like, you know, we can help each other out, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to help her. And then there's a fucking mosquito here. You can't see it, but there's a mosquito here. There's so many mosquitoes in my room. Or are they flies? Or no, it's a mosquito. I'm pretty sure it's a mosquito. There's so many goddamn mosquitoes. There were like 5 or 6. I do not understand why at all. Alright, time now is 5:44. I didn't do too much in the last couple of hours. I filmed an album review, but I just don't have any energy. I'm so tired. I was gonna edit my college update video for the main channel, but I just can't focus. I can't do anything. One thing I realized, however, is that I don't have a lot of toilet paper left. Now, the original plan is I'm going to use up all the rest of my toilet paper, and then on Monday afternoon, I'm going to go out and buy. But now that I only have about 1/3 of a roll left, I realize that I may not be able to survive until Monday noon. So, fuck it. I'm going to go out right now and go to Ralph's and buy toilet paper. And I'm also going to see if I can buy cooking oil, rice, and a cake, a slice of cake, and if possible, I'd like to buy like a meat of some sort, like a simple meat or something like that, so that I can survive until Monday. And on Monday, I'll probably go to Ralph's again and buy more food there. That's that. I also realized that for the past few days I didn't spend a lot of money, so it's fine. Let's spend some money. Let's treat myself better and spend some money. Pepper hasn't responded. I don't expect her to ever respond. Next Wednesday is going to be awkward again. I like how the day after no, I don't know what's happening. I like how the Wednesday after Thomas, and I went to Santa Monica Place to talk about ideas, and I was like, I was respectfully rejecting his idea. I thought it would be awkward, but turns out it wouldn't be, and now I'm in a similar situation. It probably wouldn't be awkward. It's just that I won't tell Pepper that I'm not switching my class, and I don't think she would care either. But honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter all that much, because even if I end up in the same class as Pepper, I will just ignore her, I guess. Man, I'm such a savage. I'm such a friggin' savage. You wouldn't believe me, man. I'm in 2022. Enoch Lai is going to purposefully ignore a girl who he wants to befriend, but because he realizes that she doesn't want to befriend him, he straight up gives up and refuses to be in the same class as her. It's so savage. It's like, okay, you don't want? Fine. I'll straight up be in a different class with you, because you're a lost cause and there's no point in going further here. Such a quick, snappy decision. So crisp. Alright, so for $22.6, this is what I got. 6 rolls of toilet paper. Yay. I found this, actually. Half a cherry pie. Hopefully this tastes way better than the stupid pineapple pie that I threw away, by the way, because there's mold on it. So, like, I lost 1/4 of about all my pineapple pie. Okay, it's a little leaky, though, which is worrying me. But, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Okay. Boom. There we go. That's my cherry pie. Alright, I have to put this in the fridge. Chicken salad, which looks more like chicken than salad, because there are no vegetables in here. Other than, I don't know, 3 pieces of stuff. But, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have bought this, because I feel like I should eat this as soon as possible. So maybe I'll eat it tonight, but not really. Kind of don't want to. So I'll keep it here. I hope it's still good to eat 2 days later. Oh Jesus, there's a cockroach here. What's up? Alright. This is the second time I'm buying this. And that's because I need to do the... You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, it's the cherry pie is leaking. That's why I was like, okay, fucking hell. This is amazing. It's actually leaking. That's great. Okay, I'll deal with that later. And then finally, I got myself cooking oil. Yes. This is gonna be amazing. So now I can cook shit again. Alright, here we go. Big plank of salmon. Got the broccoli done, got the rice done, and here we go. Boom. That's alright. That's a little anticlimactic. Here we go. It's a mess. Alright, dinner is served. The broccoli is steamed for a little long, but I think the salmon is going to be quite promising, especially with the crispy skin from the underneath. Alright, here we go. A little raw in the middle, but it's fine. I don't know what's wrong with my bathroom. I found 2 more mosquitoes and I sprayed them with this Lysol spray, and hopefully they died. Ah, fuck. There's probably more. There's probably way more in here. I was about to wash my face. I saw something in the mirror. I turned around and guess what did I see? Holy fuck. It's real. I've never seen this before. Shit. Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's so big. You know, I was like, okay, there's no way cockroaches here can be that bad, because in Hong Kong they're about 4 times smaller. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, now I understand why Cindy's so scared. What the fuck should I do? It's coming. It's fucking coming. Okay. Fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It's the size of my 3 fingers. It's probably the size of my 3 fingers. No fucking way. Okay, I gotta lure it out somehow. See, one terrible thing about this bathroom is that it is sealed. So, how did he even fucking get it? Okay, it's coming out. It's fucking coming out. Jesus Christ, okay. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Okay. That can fuck off. I'm washing it later anyways. Okay, anything in this room can burn, okay? Hey, it's fucking coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Fuck. And I just found 2 more mosquitoes, but that was nothing. This is a fucking beast right here. Fucking 5 Nights at Santa Monica. Alright. It's coming, alright. I'm gonna have to lower it out somehow. How did it get here? How did it get in? Did it just walk in from the outside? There's no way, bro. It's on the wall. Fucking hell. I can't wash my face or wash my hair or anything right now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
It's not moving now. It's not moving now. Okay.
Take a photo and submit it to maintenance.
Oh yeah, take a picture.
Is it big?
From here, gone, 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 gone. Reappear here, and then boom. So I'm just gonna wrap it up today. Fucking hell. That was insane. How long did that take? I think that was about 3 hours. That was almost 3 hours of 2.5 hours of battle with the cockroach. Sheesh. So it was straight out of a horror film, you know? It was straight out of a horror film. I was already annoyed with the mosquitoes, because there are like 12 mosquitoes in the room, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a swamp inside my shower place somewhere. And then suddenly I was about to wash my face. Suddenly I looked in the mirror and I saw a brown thing and a turn around, and it's crawling. It's straight out of a horror goddamn movie. It's like a classic Hollywood jump scare. And then it started crawling, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. Like, chills just sent into my spine. Usually when I see a cockroach, I'm fine because they're small. I mean, yeah, if they like suddenly speed up at me at 19 miles per hour, of course I'm gonna freak out. Like, yo, Mr. Roach, chill, okay? But this one is huge. This is like 3 fingers thick. So it was crawling with this brown thing, and it was crawling, and I just fucking freaked, man. I just grab whatever I can. I strategize. I'm a strategizer. I'm the detective. Okay, I ain't no average guy. Okay, I'm the goddamn detective. I think with my head. So, I recorded it because it's entertaining as hell. But, I tried everything. I tried banging, scaring. Okay, it's not going anywhere. At some point, it froze. And then at that point, I realized, okay, what if is it attracting to sound? Is this what's going on? Is this the case? So I tried to not move at all, and then I went online and searched and realized that apparently cockroaches do get scared. If they hear a lot of banging noise and vibration and yelling and light, they're gonna freeze up because they're scared. They don't want to move. They just want to pretend that they're dead. That's their best survival strategy. So it's literally right there. The brown thing is right there. So I turn off the lights, turn off the air vent. You know what? I'm going to pretend I'm not here. Just disappear. Please just disappear from my life. Never come back. I waited a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe half an hour. It's still there. Now, I'll ring at the doorbell. Cindy has returned. And she asked me if it's still there, and I said yeah. She asked me if I had taken the spray, and I said no because I can't find it, so she gave me it. Honestly, I don't want to spray, because if I spray using the cockroach spray, it's going to ejaculate all over my bathroom like a goddamn horse penis. But I had no choice. It was right there. It was not moving. It's frozen like ice. So I sprayed at it, and I couldn't aim. It's at a very good hiding spot. The cockroach is a smart one. It's at a very, very good hiding spot. So it went all the way up the ceiling. It dripped down to the toilet seat. It blasted, launched at the cabinet. It's just white, gooey cum all over my bathroom in a vertical line, like a horse penis. Finally, I sprayed at it. At some point, I almost gave up. I almost walked out and be like, you know what? There are better, easier ways to do this. But you know what? Fuck it. So I sprayed at it. Suddenly, boom! It's like it suddenly gained consciousness. The brown thing, the cockroach, it suddenly gained consciousness, and it just blasted. It had a mini burst, and my involuntary reflex is to bounce off, and then like run here. And the door was open, and Cindy was in the corridor, and Cindy was already frightened, teeth vibration. So I jumped out, and she's like, oh, fuck. And she kind of started crying, almost. And it was just a very terrible situation. And then she said, keep spraying until it's dead. So I came back here, and I thought, okay, come on, no way it's going to leave the bathroom. It can't be that fast. I mean, it's a big thing, but size and speed, 2 different things. And I wasn't hallucinating. It was right here. It was right here-ish. And I was shocked. I'm like, oh my god, it's so near my bed. Just 3 more meters and it's on my bed and it's game over. So I immediately, and I was in full COD mode. Like all my months and years of playing Team Fortress 2 and Call of Duty, even though I don't even play them all that much, Global Strike, Counter-Strike, Global Order, Offense. And I held the bottle of spray with both of my hands like it's a goddamn James Bond pistol. And I started spraying at it like it's a video game. And like, I tried to aim it, and then I kept spraying and 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 spraying. And it just came out, it was just non-stop cummage. And finally, the cockroach fled and it went roundabout again, back and forth, and then at around here I kept spraying, and it almost went under my bed. If it goes under my bed, it's pretty much game over. So I kept spraying and spraying and spraying and spraying. I sprayed a whole lake. Like, not even a horse can come that much. A whole lake of it. A goddamn Loch Ness full of cum. And the cockroach started twitching, scritching, mitching, and then it died. And I had to confirm if the body is dead or not. Okay, it died. And it's still taking me a moment to process this trauma, you know? Jesus. And I even laughed at how ridiculously absurd the situation is. You know, I was thinking about Pepper while I was having dinner and while I was washing dishes. All in my head, I was like, okay. Because I was going through Instagram story while I was having dinner, which is not that bad, by the way, but also not that great. That it was a little raw in the middle of the salmon, and the broccoli is a little bitter. I think it's because of the fridge aftertaste thing, you know? But it's fine. It's edible. It's fine. And I was looking at Instagram and I saw Pepper reposting an Instagram story on her own story where it's her friend basically tagging her and another friend, and they're in a group chat, and it's very funny and it's haha. And I thought to myself, well, if Pepper's so nice to her goddamn friends, then why is she ignoring me? And then I start to think, okay, maybe it's something, it must be something I'm doing wrong. Could it be my fault? I started feeling guilty. Like, what if I said something or did something that made Pepper feel scared or dislike me or disgust at me? So I started to question myself. I'm at that stage right now, and I shouldn't be. I should have like a little hey-ya stand on my shoulder telling me, you know what? You did the right thing. And okay, you know what? Let's back up. Was I nice to Pepper? Yes. Is this nice real? Yes, I was truly nicer. I wasn't playing pretend. Have I ever lied to Pepper? No. So, should I feel guilty for doing something to Pepper? Making Pepper dislike me? No, because I haven't done anything. I should be in the right here. And I was just going to raise up my phone like this right now and talk about my thoughts and feelings on Pepper and guilt, and then suddenly this roach showed up. And the entire momentum and dynamic of this day just completely flipped inside out. Just, yeah, it's just a plot twist of the day. Silence of the roaches. Silence of the... and yeah, like after its death, you know, I and Cindy, in a panic, told Jared to come out. Like, hey, Jared, you know. Jared came out, and Jared actually did go to my room and see it. And by the time Jared arrived, it was already dead. And I was like, you know, did you see the other ones too? Were they as big? Because I was trying to think, okay, if this is the mother roach, if I kill the ultimate mother, then come on, you can't fertilize no more, you're dead. But there are multiple mothers. Or maybe it's not a mother, maybe it's just a big guy. Maybe it's just a big guy, I don't know. But, yeah, and I and Cindy and Jared just stood outside of the kitchen, a little meeting, a little roommate meeting on this issue. So during the weekend, we're going to call the pest control people again, and they're going to fumigate the place. And because they're doing it, I'm not going to wash my bed sheets. They will fumigate, and after they fumigate, I will wash my bed sheets and everything, my blanket, everything. I will wash them all. I'll be hiding my clothes in the closet. I'll be shutting down everything just for the fumigation. But yeah, the fumigation has to happen. Yeah, you know, Cindy's obviously, like, she's got a real phobia. Like, I didn't know I could be this scared. Like, when was the last time I got this scared? Like, this was primal fear, you know? This is the last time I got this scared. It was that Thai horror film, Shudder. Oh. But, yeah, like, Cindy cried, and she said, you know, if this happens again, she's gonna move out. And Jared being a Canadian, he soothed the situation with some nice jokes. And apparently there are tons of cockroaches behind the fridge because of the fridge moisture problem issue thing. And so he's like, no, Cindy's like, they're having Coachella inside the fridge. And then I'm like, yeah, Roachella. And then they're like, and then because Jared never actually ran into a roach before, so Cindy's like why haven't you ran into a roach before? And Jared's like, oh, because I'm Canadian maybe, so I'm too kind. I'm scaring them away with kindness. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. And the amount of ideas I had when there was a cockroach, I used a Colgate, which I'm so glad I didn't throw the box away, because I used it as a little projectile thing, like a Minecraft snowball. It was good, but it wasn't good enough. I need a slingshot or something. So I need a rubber band. I don't have a rubber band, so I got a mask and I tried to aim a mask at it, but it's such an awful idea. I must have been delusional at that point, because masks are a bad idea. They don't sling that much, and they drop on the floor, and the mask outer surface full of bacteria of Los Angeles falling on the floor, and I need to clean it all up again, even though I need to clean it all up anyways. So yeah, just goddamn, man. And I'm still going to go to church tomorrow because I didn't plan tomorrow's lunch, and I'm not planning on starving, which is going to be a bit of an issue because I have homework to do and I need to watch 2 episodes of Moon Knight. So I'm going to be sleeping very late. I'm going to be sleep deprived tomorrow, which is going to be fun. I'm going to take a shower tonight, and I don't know how will I ever do that ever again. But there are a few preventive measures. I read somewhere that roaches are, they dislike the scent of citrus, and they dislike the scent of garlic. I can buy garlic. I love garlic. I've fallen in love with garlic ever since I've moved to LA. I can buy lots of garlic, plant cloves of garlic everywhere around this house. Little horcruxes of garlic. And I can, peel some lemon zest and spring them all over our shower places so that, they're kind of like how garlic is against vampires. These lemon zests will sort of repel these roaches or something. I don't know. I hope lemon works, because we got a shit ton of lemons on a wooden bowl outside of the kitchen for no reason other than for decorative purposes. So why not use those lemons for good? Besides, I like lemon, and they aren't toxic, so, But the fumigation will happen, and when that happens, it's basically Apocalypse 2.0, and I have to pack up everything and clean up everything again. Oh. Yeah. Pepper. What are you up to? Okay? I even, for a split moment, I even thought, what if this is a friggin' social experiment? What if Pepper's testing me? Okay, I'm gonna ignore this guy's text. I'm gonna ignore Enoch's text. I'm gonna purposefully ignore him and see what are his reactions. If he suddenly dislikes me because I ignored his text, then it's a failure. He's failed the test. Then I can't be his friend because he ain't no true friend. If this is a social experiment, I will have a newfound respect for Pepper. Pepper will be Natalie levels of social manipulation. But I don't think that's the case, because people are more normal in LA, even though Pepper's from Hong Kong. So, I don't know, man. I wish it's a social experiment. I wish. Because I don't know what's wrong. I see Pepper, it's just secondary school all over again, except this time, okay. So when I spoke with Miriam last night, Miriam was actually hanging out with Zara, and from an Instagram story, it turns out they're also hanging out with 2 other strangers. But I'm genuinely happy for Miriam and Zara. Usually I see people hanging out, I see friends having fun, and I'm like, God damn, enjoying life? Bitch? Who gave you the right to enjoy life? Why can you enjoy life and I don't? But I see Miriam and Zara enjoy life, and I'm actually genuinely happy for them. I don't know why. Oh my god. Turns out I'm not that cynical. I have the power to be happy for someone. But then I see Pepper, and I'm like, bruh. Okay, so Pepper's happy, fun group chatting with people, but not me, because I am stupid man. I feel like I weirded out Pepper somehow. Like maybe because of my wacky ass, edgy, artsy Instagram account, or maybe it's like something I said, my uncontrolled behavior, or some shit like that. Like, what happened? What did I do wrong? It can't be my fault, can it? You know, it's not like I care all that much anymore. I should just move on. I should just move on. Like, while I was carrying my Ralph's groceries, crossing the road and listening to music, I was just thinking to myself, and while I was crossing the road, across the road is another couple. And it's an East Asian couple, so it hurts even more. And they're happy, they're wearing matching white pants, and they're bouncing around, they're looking at each other, smiling, and I just walked past them. I'm basically the main character in my script right now. The virgin. I'm literally him right now. I look at couples walking past me, and I'm like, who gave you the right to enjoy life? But then again, if I see someone like Leo and Pink, I'm like, okay, date away, good stuff. Because I know them, and I know they're nice, and I know they deserve happiness. Especially Pink. But, seeing strangers just enjoying life, it's like a punch to my face. Like, haha, they're enjoying life. How about you? Are you also enjoying life? So, you know, not very ideal. Also, it's Mother's Day, so I'm gonna call my mom and say Happy Mother's Day, and then I'm just gonna do my homework and stuff and things. But yeah, that roach was a beast. That was a straight up Elden Ring boss. Holy cow. I don't know what's gonna happen next Wednesday. I'll have to find out. There's only one way to find out. Attend. There's only one way to find out if Pepper hates me or not. Why do you hate me for no reason? It's like, oh my god. It's like this feeling that everybody secretly hates me. Ugh. Right. It's 2:12 a.m. in the morning. I finished my chemistry lab homework. It's so confusing, but I did it. It's not that bad, but you know, I did it. I originally planned to edit my college update video for my main channel, edit a future album review, and watch 2 episodes of Moon Knight. I'm not gonna do all those. I'm just gonna go to bed. I also made an Instagram story about the cockroach battle because I had to. And Jonah, Kelly, and Kevin, whom Pepper introduced me to, also DM'd me on Instagram asking me about it. Also, John Lee got elected as Hong Kong Chief Executive Officer, which is funny, hilarious, because he's the only candidate, so who else is going to win, you know? That's it, I'm going to bed. Alright, time now is 8:14 a.m. on May 8th. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I slept from 3:40 something till 8. So that is 4 hours, and a little more than 4 hours is essentially. God. And I originally even planned to go to bed at 2:30 yesterday. But last night was such a spectacular warfare that I didn't even get to watch my 2 episodes of Moon Knight, edit any videos, or sleep early. So that's unfortunate. And now I'm extremely sleepy. I'm gonna keep this sweet, short, and simple. I'm gonna go to bed tonight super early, extremely early. By extremely, I mean a little bit, so maybe 2:30 or maybe 2:15. I hope I don't fall asleep during sermon today, and I will not go to church next Sunday. I won't. I hope the cockroaches never show up anymore. And yeah, I just want to sleep, really. I've been thinking about Pepper a little bit too much lately. And given that she still hasn't responded to me and it's Sunday, okay, you know what? Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. What if she's busy all day on Friday because she's got work due, she's busy. Maybe she's also busy on Saturday because she's got work. Then, what the hell, So I'm gonna wait for today. If Pepper replies today, okay, maybe I'll forgive her. But if she doesn't, well, at this point, who even cares, That's all. That's all. Frick. Oh my god. I still haven't bought a small table from Amazon. I still gotta do that. Ooh, alright. So, a lot has happened. Not a lot, actually. But, I woke up early today, went out. At around 8:30, the car showed up. The pastor drove me and Kelly to the church. We arrived, and it was raining a little bit. We had the sermon, and for some reason, today I was extra sleepy. Of course I was sleepy. I slept for 3 hours yesterday and 4 hours today. But it usually wouldn't be this bad, okay? Today it's probably the sleepiest day of my life in LA. Like, it's so extremely sleepy. I just couldn't control myself. And the sermon ended super fast. I think maybe it's because I slept for longer periods. Like, usually I sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up during the sermon. But today I sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up. Like, I sleep for longer periods during the sermon. The girl sitting beside me to my left, Kelly, she's asleep whole way through. So, anyways, afterwards, sermon's over. It was all, the rain's over, and, yay. And then we crossed the street to the Sunday school, and I was still sleepy. Usually by that point I would start to really wake up, but no. I was still sleepy during the Sunday service, Sunday school, the Bible fellowship, and I couldn't concentrate at all. I don't know what's going on, and yeah, it's just so goddamn sleepy. Alright, and the violist, the girl with a very soft voice who's really quiet and shy, she showed up today too. And she's gonna leave again. She's gonna take a 3-month trip to the UK, and then to Australia, and then to Canada, and then back. And then I think she's gonna return to Hong Kong at some point. But, yeah, she's gonna be leaving again, so, anyways, after the Sunday school, we decided to have lunch together at the Little Tokyo, the same restaurant I went to on a couple months ago. The same restaurant we went to after the church. So we went there, and at that point I was really full. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was sleepy and I was really full. But I still ordered curry rice because I realized I haven't eaten curry for 4 months already. I realized this, like, hold on, I haven't had curry ever since I've come to LA. In fact, I haven't had curry since that Thai restaurant in Seattle, which is like more than 4 months ago. It's been a while, man. I haven't had pho, Thai food, curry, Indonesian, Filipino foods for a long time. I haven't had so many foods for a long time. Sheesh, guacamole, grapes, corn. So I had a curry rice with beef slices and also a salad with a little corn in it, which is great. It's been a while since I've had corn. Maize. So yeah, we ate and it was nice. And I don't know, I felt really nice and social today, so I smiled a lot, talked a lot. Not really talked a lot, but I smiled and laughed a lot. At one point, they were talking about like children's stories, like Three Little Pigs, and then another person, the sibling, the younger brother was like, "Oh, I know a bloodier version of Three Little Pigs," and for some reason my mind went to shit posting mode, and I thought about one of those memes like most something and something, like most, like the least bloodiest children's story in Saudi Arabia or something. So I said Islamic Three Little Pigs, and nobody laughed. And I started laughing uncontrollably because it's such a shitty meme, but that's what makes it funny. But nobody there had that kind of humor. But yeah, at the end, I didn't even finish the plate. I was so full. It was actually like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I was so full. I've never been this full since I've gone to LA. The last time I've been this full was the time I ate up a whole white potato at my second host, but this is even worse. I don't know why. I feel like I was poisoned. So after that, the pastor drove me back home and dropped me back at this place, and I arrived at this place at around, I'd say, 2:50, and then the pastor drove the girl, the violist, to the airport. Originally, the plan is to drove her to the airport first, but her plane got delayed from like 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. So, drop me off, and I'm like, man, my belly's hurting, and at one point I almost threw up a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I got poisoned by that stupid cockroach spray that I sprayed. And because like I close my door all the time, it's just in the air. Like the air has cockroach spray particles, and it's making me feel nauseous a little bit. So I'm gonna have to open my door later. But yeah, I went to the bathroom, took a shower, and went to bed. Actually, I just couldn't handle it. I was so sleepy. So I slept and I didn't immediately fall asleep, but at least I laid on my bed and tried to rest. And so at around 5:40, I woke up, and yeah, here I am. Shit. Again, like I have a lot planned for today. Moon Knight, Better Call Saul, and now I don't know if I have time to watch any of those things again. God damn it. Yeah, and I'm so thirsty. But yeah, I'm gonna watch one episode of Moon Knight like right now, or I'm gonna edit a future video, the album review right now, and then we'll watch Moon Knight, and then dinner, and then another episode of Moon Knight, and edit college video. I'll do some studying for my college because it's starting to get difficult. And then I'm gonna work on my short film a little bit. I will draw if I have time. I doubt it though. I'm gonna watch one episode of Better Call Saul, and I'm gonna go to bed again. Hopefully I go to bed earlier today, because Jesus, I'm so sleepy. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to do afternoon naps, is because if I do afternoon naps, then I may not be able to sleep earlier tonight because I've already rested. But I really had to. I had no choice. I mean, I was so just... my body, my soul was being drained. Yeah. I'd like to talk about Pepper, but nah. All right, time now is 11 p.m. to be exact. I'm gonna end off today right here. Nothing important happened today. It's all peaceful. It's all nice. It's fine. It's whatever. I think it's the first time I've ever had an afternoon nap ever since I've come to LA. A lot of first times. Very interesting. But a couple of things. Which also of course, the theme is friendship, socializing. So, last night after the death of the cockroach, me, Cindy, and Jared were outside at the living room talking, and at one point Cindy asked, like, "It's a Saturday night. Why aren't you guys out and about?" And that is such a foreign question to me. Not because I'm not of America, but because I'm a loner, loser, bitch ass. And I spend every single Saturday night all by myself, watching movies, listening to music. There's nothing new here. I'm never out and about. That never happens to me. But you know. However, I could be out and about because then another thing I'd like to say is that Christian DM'd me on Discord asking me if I want to hang out because he's free today. But unfortunately, when he asked me, I was at the church at Chinatown. So I couldn't go anywhere today, and I'm tired as hell. So I'm like, nah. Maybe next week. So I'm not gonna go to church next Sunday. It's just too much to handle. So I'm just gonna be. I can meet him instead on Sunday, next Sunday, if that's okay. But see, this is what's up. I don't think it's my problem. I don't think it's my problem because, well, to be fair, I do treat Pepper a little bit more passionately than I do other people because, after all, Pepper is a Hong Konger just like me. We're the same kind, we're from the same place, we're the same age as well. But Christian DMs me on Discord asking to hang out with me. Has Pepper ever done that? No. Okay, fine. Pepper doesn't do that. But I could do that to her, right? I tried. She doesn't respond. So, yeah. It's obvious that Pepper really just doesn't want to hang out with me. I don't know. Maybe it's my fault in a sense that there's something I did that made her dislike me. And it's also kind of a her problem. Like, usually people may be more accepting, of me. I don't know. Maybe I just weird her out or something. But, like, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Again, it's interesting because Pepper and I will still be in this class on Wednesday, so I'm honestly interested in seeing what Pepper will say to me next Wednesday. Or maybe she won't even show up. She's just gonna be like, "Oh my god, I don't even want to show up." But she can't avoid me though, because I have to be there. We're classmates. I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm saying this as if like we argued, but that's not true. So maybe I feel like the most likely case would be that Pepper's gonna show up, Thomas is gonna show up, and it's just gonna be like last Wednesday, all the same, all over again. Just Thomas do the talking, I and Pepper stay silent. It's gonna be awkward. That's it. Day is over. Pepper walks away on her own. Bye bye. It's just gonna be like that. Rinse, wash, repeat until the semester ends, and then we just say goodbye to each other and never see each other or talk to each other again. I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. It's just theory, but then again, you never know. So, that's exciting, actually. That's low-key, I really miss secondary school. One of the things I really miss the most is the anticipation of, oh, what's gonna happen tomorrow morning when we go to school and she show up and see him, and what are they gonna do? And what is she gonna do? How is she gonna react when she knows this? Oh my god, I can't wait. It's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger in real life. But in college, that seldom happens because A, people are less complicated and eager to be insane. B, classes are like a week thing, a weekly thing. It happens once a week, not every single day. So, yeah. But I'm not gonna switch. I've decided to not switch. I mean, if I switch, I still got Eric and David the Swede, but it doesn't really matter anyways, does it? Yeah. Yeah. Frick. I don't know. I don't know what am I gonna do tomorrow. So obviously I'm gonna sleep a lot tomorrow. I'm gonna try to sleep earlier tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna wake up late. I'm going to go to Ralph's again to buy stuff, I think. And then I'm going to, I think I'm gonna go buy Panda Express tomorrow night and try it out. Or I actually don't have to do that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shave. Because the shaving kit will arrive tomorrow night. Via Amazon, I believe. And that's all, really. That's all. Like, I don't have much else to do. Yeah, other than homework. I got a chemistry Zoom class, that's true. I don't have to attend, but I will attend. Because it's getting tough. And then after the Zoom class, I'll go to Ralph's. Man, I need to think. Yeah, that's all, really. That's all. I don't got nothing to worry about, pretty much. I still yearn for friendship. But, Christian is a good starting place, I guess. I still want to find more Hong Kongers, though. I still have that mindset. And, I don't know, or at least East Asians, you know? Because, I don't know, I feel like I first need to know what I have been missing out back in Hong Kong. Like, back in Hong Kong, I never got to truly hang out with the Bean Gang or the Potato Gang. I've been missing out. I want to know what I've been missing out. But then again, it's difficult to define what is missed out and what is not. Because I did, for a couple times, join Natalie and a bunch of other people for dinner. The awkward dinner, for example. So I didn't completely miss things out, but like, I want to know how it feels to be a part of a gang of friends that are so close that we constantly go out and hang out together. Like, I want to know how that feels like. That must be awesome. That must be an amazing feeling, but I would never know because that never happened. Well, to be fair, me, Bernice, Mary, and Cedric are kind of a thing. But it was so short-lived. But it was kind of a thing, and that was so much fun. And I wish that would happen more often. And again, to be fair, me, Leo, Pink, also kind of a thing, but also not really, because it's just 3 people. 4 people is a better gang than 3, because if it's a 3, especially a female and male, and the male and female is dating, then it's like I'm third wheeling the whole time, even though they're both really nice. So it doesn't really count. It has to be 4 or above. If it's 3, it doesn't really count. So, yeah, the goal still stands. I want to have at least 3 close friends and / or be in a group of close friends of at least 4 or more people. Or 3 or more. Yeah, 3 or more. So including me, it's 4. So, it still stands. And, health and fitness. So maybe this Thursday, I'm gonna just go downstairs and run around. Something. Yeah. Alright, time now is 11:57 a.m. on May 9th. Look at my hairstyle. It's insane. So, I slept from 3 a.m. to, I went to bed at 3 a.m., but I didn't immediately fall asleep. And then I woke up twice in the middle. before I woke up finally. Yeah. At one point at around 8 a.m., 8 something a.m. ish, my right foot calf, or my left foot calf started to cramp. And it was so painful. I was like, what the heck? Why are you cramping now? And so it was hurting. And it's still hurting now. It's like, my God, why did it suddenly start to cramp? And then, yeah, today is actually the first time. What the fuck? Today's actually the first time that I didn't use an alarm to wake up in LA. Lots of first times, I know, but today's the first time I didn't use an alarm. I only use the LED clock. Whenever I wake up and I want to know what time is it, I just tap this clock over here and it's going to reveal what time it is, and then I go back to sleep if it's not the time of awake, because I want to know what is the usual time I wake up. What's my biological clock? So I woke up naturally at 11:47-ish. So that's that. I had a dream, but it was so vague. I was given a superpower, or the main character was given a superpower, and it was given to him by someone else relaying a superpower, and then I forgot the rest. Alright, so, nothing else, man, not much. I don't have much to talk about, really. Today's gonna be a simple day, nothing complicated at all. I'm gonna try shaving myself. I originally planned to eat Panda Express tonight for dinner and make a video on it, but I realized that, I don't know, maybe not today, because, yeah, maybe not today, because, I got the shaving video, and I'm waking up late, and I got a Kendrick Lamar reaction video, I got chemistry class, I want to go to Ralph's again to shop, to buy food, so maybe not today, maybe another time. And I don't know, I just don't feel like it. I want a day where nobody's at home during dinner. Like maybe a Saturday night or something. And then I'm gonna buy Panda Express and react to it, like, on the table. Yeah. That's all. Yeah, Pepper's not responding me still. And it's already Monday, so all hope is lost, guys. All hope is lost. Yeah. Oh well, it's not like I care a lot right now. I just I've ceased to care, really. However, it doesn't mean my chances of socializing has completely diminished. There's always a way. So I am now, I did some stalkage, okay? I did some stalkage, whatever. Not really stalking, just a peek, just a little peek. So as you can tell, Pepper has tons of friends. Maybe not as much as JT, but still a lot. Like on Instagram, she has like nearly 900 followers. And she's making tons of friends in my college. And like I said, I feel like Pepper's more involved with a group of East Asian friends in my college. Like there's a group of East Asian friends from Korea, Japan, Vietnam, China, Taiwan. Just a gang of East Asian friends. Some are literally born in East Asia, some are just of East Asian heritage. But there's a gang there, there's a huge gang going on. And the reason why I know this is I ran into her last month at the bus stop, and I saw her being with the gang, or at least being with a friend who's with the gang. B, if you go to her Instagram, which I will not tell you what it is, but if you find her Instagram, you would see that she's followed, and she follows a bunch of East Asian people from the college as well. And I know this because it's very interesting. Rewind to a year ago or 2 years ago when I joined the Hong Kong Student Association of my college. And in the Discord, there are a bunch of self-introductions. And as expected, actually unexpected, a lot of people in the Hong Kong Student Association, HKSA, aren't even from Hong Kong. There's a Japanese boy, and his name is Yuto. And, we can put our Instagram ads on there, essentially. So I followed him on Instagram. Turns out he follows Pepper for some reason. But Pepper doesn't follow him back. So how does he know who Pepper is? There's got to be some weird connection thing going on. And then there's this other Japanese woman called Aika, and Aika is she's a film major too, and Pepper and Aika follow each other. How the hell do they know each other? Because I know that Aika is at the Thursday night class, and she's one of the more forward students, because at screenwriting club meeting I also saw her there. It was Zoom, so I didn't see her in the face, but she was there. So how do they know each other? There has to be some sort of immensely large East Asian group of network in this college. Like, how does Potter and this other Japanese boy and the Taiwanese girl somehow also connect with Pepper? Like, there's got to be some sort of huge network there. So I can go at this network from another angle. I can actually do that. I can try. It's going to be a little tougher, but I can try. Now, one thing I can do is to speak up in Hong Kong in HKSA. If HKSA organizes some sort of activity I want to attend, okay? Or if the International Student Forum of my college organized something, I want to attend too, because what if, I should give this gang a name. I should get all conspiracies about this. The College East Asian Underground Society, the EAS, the East Asian Society. The East, actually. And EAS. So I feel like one of the members, or at least a few of the members of the EAS, would also show up to these activities. Now again, it's a whole network of it, and it's not like a very defined group. It's not like Potato Gang, where you can literally count, okay, Oliver's in it, Hans not in it, Edward's in it, Tom is not in it, Natalie is not in it. It's not like that. This is very complex, okay, a very complex group, and it's all based on connections. So I have a connection to Pepper, and I have a connection with Potter. So that's 2 connections. Kevin doesn't count because I feel like he's on the fringe. And I also have a connection with Diana, but I don't think she's in that EAS, because Diana's more just Chinese in general. Okay, so I have 2 connections. How many connections does Pepper have? 5, 6, 8, 9, maybe 11, because she already has a bunch in her Airbnb in Koreatown. Okay, how about the Japanese boy I mentioned, Yuto? How many connections does he have? 8, 9, 13, 14? And who is the most connected person among the EAS? 20-something connections? 30-something connections? It's all based on number of connections. It's a network now. So, I guess this is one way of trying not to miss out, is to have as many connections as possible, so that you can sort of like piecing a puzzle together, put this piece of puzzle, that piece of puzzle. I have 2 connections, and that's already really powerful. So I'm able to learn about the Taiwanese girl from Pepper's perspective and then from Potter's perspective. I've never met the Taiwanese girl, but I'm able to put pieces of puzzle together to find out about her and what she does. And when you have more connections, you can put more pieces of the puzzle together in order to know more about everyone and everything, thus not being missed out. So, very interesting stuff. I talked a lot. I have like a chemistry thing at 1 p.m., so I gotta go. Alright, so let's try this cherry pie. So, out of all the pies I've tried, okay, let's remove this thing. I've tried the apple pie, the pumpkin, the sweet potato, the pineapple pie, which is the worst one, and now I'm gonna try my 5th pie. I've never had so many pies in my life before. But here we go. Cherry pie, Twin Peaks. I love that. And let's see how it tastes. I'm gonna, I think, divide it into 4 parts. And I hope it doesn't leak, because it's already getting leaky down there. Okay, it doesn't look amazing, but let's try it out. Alright, here we go. Let's try the very tip first. Alright, I shouldn't be eating this in the morning because sweetness brings a little bitterness because of the toothpaste, but otherwise, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't say it's great. It's sort of like apple pie, but not as dry. And the taste is fine. It's just okay, Certainly, I like the taste of sweet potato and pumpkin pie a little more because it has more spices, more cinnamon. But this is fine. I wouldn't say it's great. So, there's that. That's my verdict. I'm cooking up 2 pieces of bacon. I'm chopping up my last cucumber. I'm cooking some dumplings, and then I'm eating this chicken salad. So, here it is. This is from 2 days ago, by the way. Tastes fine. Time now is 5:02. I'm gonna go to Ralph's again to buy stuff. A real weird thing happened. So out of curiosity, I checked Amazon to see if my shaving kit has arrived. But, apparently it already arrived on May 7th. What? I didn't get any emails regarding this, and there isn't a package. So I asked Cindy, and Cindy said it's probably delivered by a UPS guy, and the UPS always loses their packages for some reason, and it's happened to her several times already, so I'm gonna have to contact Amazon and see what's up. And why did I lose a $16 shaving kit? But, yeah, regardless, I can buy one in the supermarket and Ralph's. I found one. It's not exactly the same one as the kit, but, I can try that, I guess. Alright, so a couple of weird things just happened. While I was waiting for bus number 4, some random woman started yelling at me across the street. Like across the road, and I just ignored her because she's probably a drunk homeless person, but no, it's a white woman in her late 20s probably. And then she crossed the road, and then she came up to me and said, sorry to bother you, sir, but I just came from Bakersfield with my sister to visit my grandma, and my car broke down and I need gas and we have no money. Could you please help me? And I thought to myself, damn, if I want to troll somebody, this is the perfect time to troll. Because the first thought I had was, okay, come on, it's a scam. Nobody's going to believe in you. Even if somebody's going to believe in you, you're just taking advantage of the Los Angelesness of the city. I'm not from around here, so I'm not that easily deceptible. I'm not that gullible, okay? So I pretended that I don't understand what she's saying. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I left. And then she left. On bus number 4. Thomas was there. I walked into it and Thomas showed up in his cap and his shirt. He's just right there. And we didn't talk too much to each other. I sat right next to him and he said, it's a small city. Today I already ran into a lot of people and it makes me want to move because it's a small city. And I'm like, yep. He's on his way to his Film 20 class. So there's that. Alright, I'm back. I waited for the bus for 12 minutes and I had ice cream in it and it's probably all melted. Alright, so anyways, we got the vegan brioche bread. We got the spaghetti. This is a different kind. This is a little bit more expensive, but hopefully tastes better. This is 2 oranges, yellow onion, a garlic, 3 carrots, and a Rocky Road ice cream, as well as a Butterfinger. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, right here we got pork loin, thin cut, very thin indeed. We got cream cheese, we got steak, gonna cut it in half, and finally I have found cake, cookies and cream, and of course ragu sauce. That's all. Alright, time now is 9:48 p.m. I'm gonna wrap it up right here, right now. Yeah, been a weird day. So first of all, my package of my shaving kit is gone, and I'm going to just resort to cutting my mustache with scissors, or at least my chin first. It's probably going to be a bit more complicated than that for my mustache. I don't know why. I'm gonna call Amazon maybe tomorrow morning, because according to Amazon, like a week ago, the package should be arriving tonight at 10 p.m., which is about 10 minutes later. So if it does arrive somehow, then okay, fine, but it's likely that it's not going to, so it's unlikely that the package will arrive. Then in that case, I'll go outside and check the mail room. Maybe whoever delivered my package just tossed it in the mail room and just left it there. And if I can't find it there, then tomorrow morning I'm gonna call Amazon. Okay? Okay. Yeah, almost got scammed by a woman, which is whack. Ran into Thomas on the bus, which is also whack. It's almost like it's a little switched up right now, you know? Back at one point, like in late February, or I think early March, yeah, I think mid-March, I was worried that my relationship with Thomas is going to get worse, and I really want to stick with Pepper and get rid of him. But now I feel like my relationship with Pepper is even worse. It's just Film 31 has turned sour for me. I don't know, man. Pepper seems like she's having a great ass time. Just yesterday, Pepper posted an Instagram story of her with her friends, I think, and then like a birthday party of her friend. And then today she posted a photo on her story of herself looking sideways, profile shot, She seems like, so somebody else taking a photo. She's having fun. She's going to places, meeting people every day. Despite having lost her wallet, she's still enjoying her life. I'm not. I'm literally a Disney villain right now. I'm like Hades. I'm just stuck in the underworld, forever bored. I just want to have some fun. I just want to meet some people and go to places, man. Why is it so difficult for me? I'm literally Hades right now. But yeah, it's going to be awkward. So tomorrow's Tuesday. So a couple days later, it's going to be Wednesday, and we'll see what happens. Like I'm already imagining scenarios. Like I'm not gonna even talk to Pepper. I'm gonna like do the niceties, pleasantries, like people always do. Hi, hello, and then I'll just ignore her, and maybe she'll also ignore me and just go along with it. Or maybe she doesn't hate me, then in that case she's gonna be like, is everything okay? Which I think is unlikely. If she really does care, just speak to me on WhatsApp. Or on Instagram DMs, if that isn't. Because when I and Thomas and Pepper had to do this project together for Film 31, we had this Instagram DM group. And Pepper, for the most part, responds to those Instagram DMs very fast. So, if Pepper has the ability to respond to text this fast, then why isn't she responding to me on WhatsApp? Alright, let's not talk about Pepper. It's getting annoying. But I did not expect our relationship to sour this fast. We didn't even argue. We didn't even disagree on things. It just happened. It's so amazing, man. It's fantastic. It's what it is. Yeah, I'm still going to watch The Northman on Thursday, I believe. I'm gonna watch it alone. It's fine. It really doesn't make a difference if I watch it with a friend or not, because if I watch it with a friend, we're gonna arrive at the cinema. Hi, what's up? Okay, let's sit here, and then throughout the whole film, we'll just stare at the screen, and then after the film, it's like, yep, thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye, see you whatever class it is. So there's literally no point. There's no difference between seeing it with a friend and seeing alone. You still have to pay for the ticket. You still have to take your time out to go to the place. Nobody's going to drive you there. I mean, well, it depends, but, you still got to go somewhere. So I'm just going to go alone then. Watch The Northman. Cool stuff. Okay, another issue is, while cooking for dinner, I checked my fridge to find out that my ground beef has turned brown. It was like it's cooked, but it's not cooked. It's raw, but it's turned brown. And I was like, okay, what the fuck's going on? So I went to Google to search up what's wrong. And Google isn't even sure. Sometimes ground beef can turn brown due to deoxygenation. What's the word? I forgot. But there's not enough oxygen, so it turned brown. But it can be a bad brown and it can be a good brown. There really is no truth to it. Like, if it turns brown, it means it's starting to rot and maybe bacteria is on it and viruses are on it, or bacteria. So another way to tell if it's turned bad is to squish it and smell it. So I squished it and it doesn't seem all that wrong, but I smelled it and it has this yogurty flavor. That's when you know shit is real. But I still almost convinced myself that it's okay, it's fine, it's still edible. So I told Cindy about it. I was like mad. I have anger issues, I guess. But throughout the whole day, or at least like before I cook dinner, maybe it's because of the music she's playing, she's just blasting all these pop songs and it's like, oh, I want to vomit. But I was so mad. I was so fucking mad for some reason. And I'm like, oh. And Cindy's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, the ground beef, it's weird. And she also smelled it and she's like, yeah, it doesn't smell good. So I just threw it away. So that's 2 meals worth of meat, 2 meals. I went to my meal plans Google spreadsheet and now I had to change things. So this means tomorrow I'm going to go to Nijia Market after the class, after Spanish class. I'm going to go to Nijia Market, buy myself some pork slices, maybe a fish so that I could steam it, or some other meat, I don't know. And I'm going to buy rice, I'm going to buy cup noodle, it's going to be great, it's going to be fine and dandy. So that's that. I also realized I need more space to put food because my fridge space is running out, my cabinet space is running out, everything's running out. So there's that. Um, so I'm going to Nijia Market tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm gonna call Amazon. Wednesday, that's fuck, it's Pepper. Um, Thursday, I'm going to watch The Northman by myself after Spanish class. I'm gonna have a quick early dinner and then I'm gonna come back and then I'll eat something. And then Friday, I'll go to the water and the well. And Saturday, I think I'll go to the water and the well again. I need to ask. And Sunday, I won't go anywhere. And that's it. That's it for the week. Another issue I'd like to talk about is, of course, the whole level 2 thing. It's still going on. It's still a huge pressing matter. Like, before I came to LA, I always thought to myself, like, within 2 months, I'm going to have tons of friends. I'm going to have a driver's license. I'm going to be pumped up fat because I have so much food and because American foods are full of oil and salt and sugar and I'm going to be super happy and my life is going to be exciting. Hell fucking no. Life doesn't work that way. It's still a grueling, narrow path of just housing. My bank account got hacked and infestation. My ground beef turned brown. My potatoes are sprouting. My bread got mold on it. Fucking food issues. I'm starving. I lost 11 pounds. Diana disappeared from me. People are disappearing from me. Potter, JT, Pepper, they all got their own lives. I texted Potter last night, asked him, how are you? How's your moving? And he didn't respond. I also texted the Chinese lady of the well about my availability. She hadn't responded. So lots of no response going on. I feel like when I woke up this morning, actually, I don't know why, maybe it's because I woke up naturally, but there's something kind of cold and lonely about the air, and it's like kind of depressing. It makes me want to listen to sad, melancholic folk music. It's just, I don't know, I just feel so alone. Like so many people are just not responding to me. The cockroach, it's so grueling. Living here is not easy at all. Like I'm on the brink. I'm always on the brink of completely falling apart in shambles. Like man, like the only good thing that could have happened was Miriam coming, and then I would hang out with her. At least there's like one glimpse of happiness. The only glimpse of happiness that I could have had, and it's not even here. It's hilariously depressing, actually. How did I get here? But I've made it so far. But yeah, I'm gonna call my mom, and it's gonna be great. And yeah, I'm gonna try to take a jab at EAS. So much fun, actually, like coming up with new terms for new things. I'm gonna try to take another jab at EAS. In the Hong Kong Student Association is completely dead. Nobody's doing anything about it because half of the people in HKSA aren't even Hong Kongers. It's just stupid. It ruins the purpose. But fine, whatever. It's a cool little hangout place. The supervisor of this HKSA sent out a link earlier this morning about and it's a link to usc.edu. Wonder what that is. And it's not only any usc.edus, it's a cinema.usc.edu. I pressed on it and guess what? It's about HKOS, Hong Kong on Screen. Guess what? I've already attended 2 Hong Kong on Screen screening events. So I feel like I can take a jab at the EAS at another angle if I try. See, this Japanese boy, this Yuto, this Japanese boy, he's also in Hong Kong Student Association for no goddamn reason whatsoever. And I've always wanted to know what's up. Like, what are you doing here? There's a Japanese student association. You can go there, or maybe he's in multiple, or maybe he's like half Japanese, half Hong Kong. Maybe that's why. So he's attending half. I don't know, but it's not the end of the world. I can always take another jab at EAS, and yeah, there's always another way to go in. There's always another way to get in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like imagining tons of scenarios. Like if Pepper grows up and become like a famous person, like a famous Hong Konger director who studied in LA, and like if I also somehow get successful, and it's gonna be like, oh, I heard you two also like study in the same college, and I'm like, yeah, but this thing happened. I thought she hated me, and we just stopped being friends because I realized that it just doesn't work out for us. It doesn't feel right. Like it's just gonna create some arbitrary feuds that just doesn't even exist. It's I don't freaking know. Fingers crossed I don't get cramps in the middle of my sleep. Alright, let's try the Rocky Road ice cream. As you can probably tell, a lot of it has already melted, but refroze after I put it in the freezer. Alright. This is the Kroger's version of Rocky Road. Here we go. I mean, yeah, it's Rocky Road. What can I say? Alright, so time now is like 2:14 a.m. in the morning, and as you can tell, I'm actually in my street clothes right now because I watched 1 hour and 20 minutes of Star Wars, and then I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go to bed. But before I went to bed, before I decided to take a shower and go to bed, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out to the mail room and check if the UPS had thrown my package into the mail instead of putting it in front of the door. It's unlikely that it's going to show up, but I'm going to try anyways because who cares? What's the harm? So I changed to my street clothes, wear my socks, went outside, and it's cold as hell. And I'm one lucky bastard. So I'm not gonna call Amazon tomorrow morning because I found the package, and obviously it's UPS. Of course it is. Of fucking course. If it's Amazon folk, they're gonna put it in front of the door, but no, it's UPS, so they're gonna throw it in the mailroom. Because they're like, ooh, I have to look at the unit number. Ooh, annoying. But it was like I wish I could have filmed my reaction. Well, honestly, it's not that dramatic, but I was like, it was like I found a treasure. On a side note, I tried to drink the chocolate milk, and I actually drank a sip, but it's turned bad. I think this is actually the first time I've tried spoiled milk / spoiled chocolate milk. It's like a little bitter, it's a little sour, and you can smell it, and it kind of has a sour smell, like a yogurty, putrid smell. Wow. First the ground beef, then the chocolate milk. I mean, I'm not that mad about the chocolate milk. I mean, it's only a little bit left, but still, another one bites the dust. So yeah, I'm gonna shave. Yes. It's actually actually working. It's insane. Holy crap. This is like a cheese grater.